This is the hair today, people. It's raining outside, and hello, stick your finger in an electrical socket. Ready to dive in, friends? Welcome to today's video on how to calm your brain down when your fears are on loudspeaker. Okay, let me look here. So there are days where you're really able to feel confident and good about yourself, and you go about your day and everything is fine. Great, happy day. There are other days where you wake up with your fears on loudspeaker. It's like they are just here and you have a hard time getting over them, and you really need to pull out the toolbox to make it through the day. I've had, years spent in those days, and honestly, it was the best thing for me, as shitty as it was when I was in them, because it made me trust myself. It made me have to have emotional resilience and build on the days when I was feeling not so great. Why do you think confidence? Why do you think I teach confidence? I have to practice it every single day. So here's what I'm gonna say today. There are 3 things to do when your brain is just going bananas with these fears. The first thing to realize is it's gonna happen. If you are an entrepreneur, your fears, you're just gonna wake up with them, okay? So 3 things to do. Number 1 is, the first is you always start with your mindset, so recognize it's a process. It's going to happen. Do not freak out when it starts to happen. You just have to know you have to keep on training yourself. When I realized this, it was like 2 weeks ago when I was feeling this way. And it was stunning to me that after practicing for 10 years, I'm still practicing, okay? And so I had to just I was in shock. And I said, someone keeps calling me. I had to say, wow, Ishita, you still need to practice. Yep, I still need to practice. I'm gonna need to practice for the rest of my life. You're gonna need to practice for the rest of your life. Let's get that off the table first. After that, first thing you do, literally karate chop your fears. So I have thoughts that come into my brain where I actually have to say, karate chop, or just make this motion with my hands like, and stop it, okay? You can't just tell yourself, stop thinking that. Stop thinking that. It doesn't work. You have to, for real, do something else with your body, with your voice, and say something to yourself. You need the auditory, visual, physical connection. Otherwise, your brain is just like, it bypasses that, and it will just keep thinking that fear over and over. Number 1, karate chop that ish. However you have to do it, just do it. I do it all during the day, and you better believe some people think I'm crazy. What are you gonna do? You gotta do what you gotta do. Number 2, you have to feed and nourish yourself with the right things. You have to watch YouTube videos that help you get the right mentality that you need in that moment, whether it's to kick your own ass and push through, or it's to tell you that you can take self-care and take the time that you need. It's whatever is based on what you need in that moment. Watch those videos. I watch a lot of David Goggins and Jordan Peterson, who are both, they're like, couldn't be more opposite people. And yet they both help me get the right mindset when I need to either kick my ass or take responsibility or push through. I'll link below, both of those 2 guys I recommend, David Goggins, Jordan Peterson. But I also journal. I also read books that help me. You see all these guys, okay? They're filled with resources for me. I listen to podcasts that will help me in the moment. Don't just consume random stuff at this time. Consume the thing, that you need to take the next step. That's number 2. Number 3, cut out negative energy, people, environments, foods, whatever you need to do. This is similar to number 2, but it's a little bit more ruthless. I find that there's a few people in my life who, if I consistently spend time with, my energy I just end up taking on their energy, which is like complaining and negative, and it doesn't help me. And I'm not that way normally, so it doesn't help me when I leave a situation and I feel like that. So I stopped spending time for 3 days. I just don't answer texts for a few days. And guess what? I'm able to more easily get into the right mindset I need to get into. okay? So just be brutally honest with yourself. Don't stress out about what you need. People think I'm awful. People think I'm selfish. Where do you fall off? You fall off the face of the earth? Yes, I do. For 3 days, if I need to resource myself, I will. Maybe next time I can give you a heads up. Otherwise, I'm not interested in it. I have things I want to get done. I have goals I want to accomplish. I need to accomplish them. And after I'm full and after I do that, let's spend some time. Okay? That's number 3, cut out anything. And number 4 is like number 1, rinse, repeat, 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 repeat. Repeat as many times as necessary. Don't fault yourself for having to repeat them. I've been doing this for 10 years. Since I started training my mind, I still have to do it. It still stuns me every time I have to do it. Maybe if I stopped getting so surprised, I could just quickly get out of it, okay? So that's it for today's video. Share the shit out of this if this helped you. Why not? Share it with your people. Share it with your mom or your sister or your brother or someone who zaps your energy. Share it with your friends. I want everyone in the world to feel powerful and resource themselves. That's the whole goal of my entire life for myself, to feel that way, and that's the goal of what I want to do. So please share this, like it somewhere down there, subscribe. I make these videos every Tuesday for you. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching. I couldn't make them if you didn't watch. So thank you. Until next time, okay? You versus you. Get at it. Love you. Bye.